Envision being able to make some money simply by clicking a couple of buttons on your phone screen. Sounds unrealistic, right? However, trust us, it's legit. Having the option to make additional money whenever and anywhere will come in as exceptionally helpful, right? And you can acquire it while you're standing in line at the bank or a food joint. You can even procure while you travel. The question is, which application would it be for you to download or website you should pursue to bring in additional cash? Well, there's a site we're going to talk about today that vows to pay you for testing items and services. That's right, and it's quite easy to get started on. Want to know how you'll be able to make money with that site? If yes, then make sure to stick around to the end so that you don't miss anything important. Now, let's get going. The name of the site we're going to talk about today is Enroll, which is a testing site where you evidently can participate in testing items, item plans, services, and more. This isn't your standard testing webpage where you get to inspect a site or application intently, but a full-fledged tool that pays you genuine money. When you've picked to take a test, you will be informed by email or will see it on your dashboard when you sign in to the site. Paid tests themselves take anywhere between 40 to 80 seconds to finish typically, and will for the most part be as a poll. Although the site's name is Enroll app, it doesn't have a local Android or iOS application. But still, it's dynamic and mobile friendly. Simply make sure to choose the proper devices you can use during enrollment, so you'll be given admittance to tests that should be possible on mobiles. Having the option to utilize it on a mobile, however, will completely rely upon the test accessibility. If the test tends to be done on a mobile or tablet, you can do it as such. However, if the test is just accessible on a PC, you won't have any choice but to complete the test on a laptop or desktop. As a user tester, you'll have the decision to single out the tests you might want to perform. The site offers various tests that are important to take on a mobile, laptop, or PC. In the case your device is not supported by the test, you'll get a notification. In different tests, you'll require a tablet or a mobile to step through the test. Each test is easy to finish and won't take a lot of your time. To have an effect then, at that point, this site is for you. It's not difficult to join, and you'll get a notification whenever a new test is available. Each test has a set number of spots, so try to accept it quickly to procure rewards. When you complete the test, you will get an award, which will then be credited to your Enroll account. However, before you'll gain admittance to tests, you'll have to answer a lot of profile questions. You won't get paid for this, and there are a few that wind up addressing a large number of inquiries wanting to get tests as well. As of yet, more than 650,000 tests have been taken using Enroll. They likewise offer a sample test on their site that you can take to learn how the site functions. The registration process on Enroll is pretty straightforward and does not require much. Anybody over 13 years of age can turn into a paid tester. Moreover, you don't need any expert abilities to turn into a paid tester, as all of them will be fairly simple. All things considered, basic knowledge on how to use a mobile or PC might prove to be useful while stepping through the tests. While signing up, it'll ask you to give your email address and to make a password. The next step includes choosing your testing inclinations and demographics. You must be cautious at this step with your decisions, as they will decide the number of tests you can get at a specific time. Once you've done that, check your email inbox and click the confirmation link on the email you will receive from them. As soon as you've confirmed your membership, you can now log into the site and see if there are already tests available. You'll also have the choice of taking a sample test when you complete the registration process. After you join, Enroll should begin sending you tests. A few tests are extremely straightforward. They might present you a couple of inquiries which you ought to finish within 10 minutes. You might be given some information about a specific logo plan. For ease of use questions, you might be asked to explore the site. All tests on the Enroll site are led on a first-come, first-served premise. Whenever you receive an email about your test and need to get paid, you ought to get it done as quickly as time permits. Also, make sure to provide honest and quality feedback on every test you take. Overall, Enroll is by all accounts far more straightforward to join and use than a portion of other testing apps out there. Now, let's discuss how you can make money on Enroll. Enroll pays 10 cents for every successful test. Along these lines, it's not a ton as I would like to think. Everything seems okay. Yet to acquire a critical sum from this site, you need to step through a lot of tests. In any case, there's no assurance you will get tests routinely. Be that as it may, there's one thing you can do to increase your possibilities of getting tests and, along these lines, procure more. You can answer the polls they have because this will build your chances of being able to step through tests. The more you reply, the higher the exactness brands have while needing to test against explicit board gatherings. Consider these poll questions profiling questions. Besides, they have this one-of-a-kind movement framework where you get test points for each poll you reply to. Nonetheless, you can likewise wind up burning through a ton of time responding to these inquiries while never getting any paid tests in any case. At the point when you've procured $1, you are then qualified to get a payout using PayPal. This is an extremely low payout edge, which is great since it permits you to get installments much easier. During enlistment, you will be approached to provide your PayPal address. Thus, if you don't have a PayPal account but you are keen on the site, then at that point you need to pursue one first. Installments are made each 11th day of the month, assuming you can arrive at the edge. It will be handled naturally by Enroll, so you don't have to demand installment without fail. Thus, assuming you've acquired essentially $1 inside the month, look to get it on the 11th day of the next month. For instance, you arrived at the limit on September 1st. You will get installment on October 11th rather than September 11th. That's how their installment framework works. Along these lines, it's vital to consistently arrive at the edge so you can get paid month to month. Their installment framework does take a while, so you will require a bit of persistence and patience. However, it is truly commendable that they use PayPal for installment purposes, since it's one of the best and most popular e-pay platforms accessible today. Enroll also provides a help desk you can look to assuming you have any inquiries that should be responded to. It covers every one of the significant subtleties you want to know so you can see how the site functions. If you can't find the answer you're looking for, you can continuously send them a message. You can do as such by tapping the message symbol found on the lower right-hand corner of their help desk page. It will open up their contact structure. Then, simply fill in the necessary fields and submit your request. Noting that this truly relies upon whether you will get test welcomes, however, unfortunately there are no guarantees that you will. The best way to truly discover is by joining the site. If you do figure out how to get test opportunities, the pay is fair and hence worth doing. Then again, you could spend a considerable measure of your time responding to the poll questions, however not getting the tests you expected. In conclusion, we believe that Enroll is a great platform for bringing in some extra cash. It operates well and is easy to get started on. So make sure to join Enroll now by following the link in the description. And for more awesome tips on making money, stay tuned.